Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's another great day today, and I'm more than happy to be here as always with the beautiful ladies joining us from different places in Nigeria. Okay, so good morning to all of you. I hope the weather in Nigeria today is good. Okay, I can see a lot of people joining from Lagos, and if you're not in Nigeria, wherever it is you're joining us from, kindly just introduce yourself in the chat box. I would like to see all of you. So I'm going to be your trainer for today. For those who were there during the last session, you should at least be familiar with this face. So the name is Jane. I'm joining you today from Yaoundé, Cameroon, and I'm going to be your trainer for today. I am a trainer with Impact Her, and we are working, in partnership with Google to deliver these trainings to you free of charge because we want to see you doing very well with your business. We want to see you succeeding, marketing your activities digitally and just succeeding overall with your business. So I'm not here alone. As always, I have an amazing team here with me, just making sure that this session can run smoothly and we can have the most productive one. So I have Beryl here with me. Beryl is going to be our moderator for today. So you're going to be seeing her a lot in the chat. I currently have Sandra. Sandra is here. She's the one making sure that she's our broadcaster for today, making sure we don't have any technical issues for this session. And you are equally going to be seeing her in the chat as well. I can see Sandra is already engaging with all of you. So good morning to everyone at Fidelity Bank. Good morning, dear ladies. It's a pleasure to have you today. So I'd like to see some of the amazing ladies who are already showing up in the chat. I can see, what am I going to see first? Okay, we have Linda. Good morning, Linda. Linda is here. She's joining us from Lagos. I can see Adiola. Good morning, joining us from Lagos as well. We have Abdul Raliat. Good morning to you. Mickey Johnson. Good morning. Abdul says she's joining us from Kaduna. Great, great. I can see Amarachi. Good morning to you. Good morning, Oluwakemi from Lagos. I can see Florence. Good morning, Florence. Good morning, Aisha. Good morning, Chisom. I can see Joy, who is joining us from Osun State. Good morning to you. I can equally see Regina right there. Good morning. Okay, Florence says she's joining us from Lagos. So it's a pleasure to have all of you here today. And we're going to be talking about how you can create a digital marketing plan. A plan is important for anything you want to do. So just think of it as your business plan, the way you were able to come up with your business plan to make your business the reality it is today. So you equally need a plan for your digital marketing activity. So that's what we're basically going to be talking about today. I can see Angela from Lagos. I can see Samson Salifu from Kogi State. I can see Obi from Edo State. Wow. Okay, Mickey Johnson says she's joining us from Delta State. Wow. Oh, it looks like almost all the states, there's at least a representative in the house. So I'm glad to see all of you right there in the chat box. Anyway, let's go on to look at what we have on our agenda today. So, today we are going to be discussing three main points. The first thing we're going to be looking at is an introduction to digital marketing. That's what we're going to look at, an introduction to digital marketing. Then we will move on to discuss how you can build your digital marketing plan. And then the last item on our agenda today is how you can harness the power of digital advertising. So these are the three main things that we are going to be discussing today. So do not forget, sign up for the Google Hustle Academy. It is a free bootcamp that Google is offering, and I can assure you there's so much to learn. There's so much you get to practice and actually apply for your business, which would likely, leave you feeling different from the way you first came, from the way you first joined the bootcamp. So I would like to encourage all of us to sign up for the Google Hustle Academy. Sandra is going to drop the link in the chat box for you. Okay, so do not forget, you can just copy that link and paste in your browser, and you can go there later on after the session to sign up for the free bootcamp. So ladies, as you know, Our sessions have to always be interactive because I don't think I know everything. I believe there's so much that you can equally tell me. Okay, so I want to find out from you, how do you engage with your customers currently? I would like to know from you. Please put it in the chat box so that I can see how you currently engage with your customers. Our sessions are not meant to be one where I just come and talk and go. I want to hear all your contributions in the chat box. So I can see Julia is here from Lagos. Jennifer is here from Lagos as well. Good morning, dear ladies. Okay, okay. So Sandra has dropped the link for the Google Hustle Academy. So do not forget, sign up for the bootcamp that Google is offering. Okay, so dear ladies, please tell me. I want to know, how do you engage with customers currently? Please tell me. How do you engage with your customers? How do you communicate with them? How can your customers reach you? How do you know that this product you sold, this is actually helping this person and they were actually happy with your service or with the product that they bought? Please kindly let me know, how do you engage with your customers currently? I can see Olufunke joining us from Abule. I hope I got the name right. Please, if I don't pronounce it well, don't be upset. I'm trying. So welcome, Olufunke. I can see a bearer is right there. Okay, welcome, dear ladies. So please tell me how you currently engage with your customers. I can see Joy who says through WhatsApp. Okay, if they have your phone number, of course, WhatsApp is a very great way for you to engage with your customers. So who else? Okay, Ebere says she's joining us from Abuja. Welcome, Ebere. It's a pleasure to have you. So who else would like to share with us how they currently engage with their customers? I want to take about 3 more responses before I move forward. You're welcome. You're welcome, ladies. So who else would like to share with us, please? How do you engage with your customers currently? Please tell us. We always talk about getting feedback from your customers. How do you know, okay, that your service was good, they enjoyed it, or maybe you delivered the product to them? How do you know that they actually got that product in a good state and they enjoy using that product? Please share with me how you engage with your customers currently. I want to see, Joy already said she does that through WhatsApp. So I want to see about 2 or 3 more responses and we can move forward. So Aisha says, I engage with my customers through WhatsApp. Okay, so I can see a lot of us are making use of WhatsApp to engage with customers, but don't you think that's a little bit limited? Maybe there are other ways that you can engage with them. So please don't limit yourself just to WhatsApp. We're going to be looking at different ways that you can engage with your customers today, apart from WhatsApp. So Chinyenye, who is joining us from Lagos, welcome. Welcome, Emilia from Port Harcourt. So Obi says, mostly I send messages to my customers on WhatsApp to thank them for their patronage. Okay, thank you for sharing that with us, Obi. I can see people are really into WhatsApp. Florence says, WhatsApp, Facebook, is it all list? Direct messaging. Okay, thank you very much, Florence, for sharing that with us. Those are all amazing responses, and I can see you're already doing such a great job engaging with your customers. Now, like I said throughout the session, we'll see other ways that you can make use of to engage with your customers. But first, we will start by having an introduction to digital marketing. And as always, I have another question for you. What is digital marketing? Please feel free to drop what you think digital marketing is. There's no such thing as a wrong answer. We're not in class here where you'll be afraid to have 0 on 20, another person will have 20 on 20. Okay, so please tell me, what is digital marketing according to you? What do you understand when you hear the term digital marketing? Please put in the chat box. I'll take a few responses and then we can carry on. So Florence says she also uses calls to engage with her customers. Thank you for that. Adejolu says Facebook. Okay, okay. Obi says the messages of appreciation comes back to me as feedback from my IG. Okay, so you use Instagram. Thank you for that. So please tell us, what is digital marketing according to you? What is digital marketing? Okay, I can still see people sharing their responses as to how they engage with their customers. Thank you. Alice says through WhatsApp, and I can see Amarachi saying through Instagram and mails. Awesome. That's good. So please tell me, what do you think digital marketing is from your own understanding of what it means? Please share with me. Do we have any responses that we want to share as to what digital marketing is? Please just quickly put it in the chats. I'm looking out for your responses. So Mickey says, I engage my customers through WhatsApp and Facebook, but I usually do monthly analysis by sending messages to my customers. That's amazing. You're really invested in engaging with them. That's great. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you, thank you. That's you're actually doing a very great job. So Olufunmi says, I think digital marketing is connecting buyers and sellers through digital platforms. Thank you. Of course, of course. That's a very beautiful answer. Thank you for that. Good morning, Ijeoma. So Ella says it means marketing digitally using the internet. Thank you. Thank you very much, Ella. So Sharon says, to my understanding, digital marketing is advertising or marketing your products on social media platforms. Beautiful. I mean, I have the smartest ladies in the house. I can see Omolara saying marketing through the use of social media and the internet in general. Thank you for all these amazing responses, dear ladies. You are all on track. Okay, so that is exactly what digital marketing is. Anyway, we'll still look at the definition, just using different terms to describe what you have already talked about. So digital marketing actually is the promotion of products or brands using electronic devices or the internet, which is just putting in other words what you have said. Okay, so it includes text messaging, instant messaging, videos, podcasts, electronic billboards, digital television, radio channels. There's so much that you can. There are so many tools that you can make use of to go about digital marketing. So it actually allows an organization to analyze campaigns, content, and strategy to understand what's working and what isn't in real time, in practically no time. So that is what digital marketing is all about: the promotion of your products and your brands, making use of electronic devices or the internet. Now, you need to consider the fact that we live in a mobile world. So many people at least own smartphones. Times have changed. I remember when I was still in secondary school, it was so difficult to even have just a normal, simple phone, right? But now we have even people in secondary school already own mobile phones and they know how to make use of these phones. So, a lot of times, when people are searching for anything, chances are high they'll be grabbing their phone to maybe make a purchase, whatever it is they want to do before they'll rush for a laptop. Okay. So you need to consider the fact that there are 747 million SIM connections in sub-Saharan Africa only. Just in sub-Saharan Africa, we have more than 700 million SIM connections, and 91% of South Africans own mobile phones, with 80% in Kenya and Nigeria, respectively. Okay, so I hope we are seeing these numbers: 91%, 80%. This is close to 100. And you're there in Nigeria, so you can have access to a lot of people who are connected on the internet using their mobile phones. And also, there is about 65% of active mobile phone users in Nigeria who have shopped online. Okay, so the moment it is above 50%, this means we're dealing with more than half the population of Nigerians who are shopping online. So it's important for you to make sure that your business is online when these people are shopping. Now, what are some of the opportunities that might arise from connecting with customers online? Let's take a look at some of these opportunities. The first opportunity from being online as a business person is increased reach, right? You have that chance to reach many more people who are not even located in your state or in your country, even outside of the continent, right? So you have increased reach when you're online as a business. Another opportunity is that you get to learn about your customers. There's a lot of information that you can have, from your customers when people are contacting you online. I'm in South Africa, I don't know, Kenya, and I need this product from you. You get to know that, okay, at least I have a growing market in Kenya. I have a growing market for my products and services in South Africa. So you get to know a lot about your customers, and you equally have that option to communicate and support as a business person. When you're online, you can better communicate with your customers. Like a lot of you said, you're already engaging with them through WhatsApp and other social media platforms. So you get to communicate with your customers and definitely offer better customer support. And like we know, people enjoy where they are well treated. Even if you have about 10 other people selling the same products as you. Just that fact that you constantly give them better customer support through your online platforms. Maybe you respond to their comments, they have a question or a worry, you quickly respond to them. They would always want to come to you because they know that you offer great customer support. Now, let's have a look at some of the key channels to consider when you want to go about your digital marketing activities. The first is SEO. I would like to encourage all of us, if you have a pen and a paper there, it will really, really be good for you to take note of some of these things that we are discussing. But anyway, you can always come back to this video. It's always going to be available on YouTube, and you can watch and take note as well of some things that you may have missed out on. So some of the key channels to consider for digital marketing, the first is search engine optimization, which it is usually abbreviated as SEO. And then we have search engine marketing, abbreviated as SEM. We have social media marketing, SMM, and there is display marketing, there is email marketing, as well as there is content marketing. So let's look at what each of these channels, what you can do with each of these channels. So when it comes to search engine optimization, it is practically optimizing your website so that it shows up more often in search engine results. So this is usually for people who have websites. Okay, so when you have a website, you get to optimize that website so that it shows often in search engine results. If somebody is looking for I don't know, maybe shoes near me, they are looking to buy heels, maybe for this party or this wedding they have coming up, right? And they go to Google searching for shoes, your website should be able to pop up in search engine results because you have described your product and you've mentioned the word shoes somewhere on your website. So basically that's search engine optimization. You are optimizing your website using keywords so that it can show up more often in search engine results. Now, search engine marketing works in a similar manner, but with search engine marketing, you are paying for advertising in order to appear in search engines. Okay, you're actually paying for an advert so that you can appear in search engines. And the thing with search engine marketing is, once you pay, it is very certain that your website will be popping up right there, as one of the recommendations in the search results. Now we have social media marketing, which a lot of us are quite familiar with. It's basically using social networks to gain traffic, attention, and reach new people. And display marketing has to do with online advertising in many different formats on many websites across the internet. So this is designing a flyer or a banner for it to feature on a website that has high traffic. So I like to think of display marketing as, putting up a signboard or putting up a billboard at a popular roundabout. Okay, there's this roundabout there that a lot of people, are constantly passing, and you put up a billboard there. Uh that's advertising. Now when it's display advertising, you are doing the same thing but online. Okay, so you're putting your advert on a website that has a lot of traffic, a website that a lot of people always go to. So this could be a news website. Okay, I'm sure maybe you've gone to a news website and you see an advert pop up there from Jumia telling you, okay, we have sales going on now for Christmas. Come and buy your Christmas tree here and things like that. So that's display marketing. With email marketing, it has to do with collecting and using email addresses to communicate with your users. You take their email addresses, their email addresses, and then you constantly send them emails, about maybe your activities. Maybe you have this new batch of clothes that are coming. You want to inform people that they can come and look for clothes and things like that. So you are basically sending this information out via email. Now, when it comes to content marketing has to do with creating and sharing different types of content, okay, such as blog posts, videos, guides, infographics to attract attention and equally to drive traffic. So the thing about content marketing is that it is something that we practically do, maybe on social media, creating content. Okay, so content marketing is all about creating different types of content that your customers will find appealing. Okay, creating content so that you can attract attention and drive traffic. So we are done basically with the first part of our session today, which was just an introduction to digital marketing. So do we have any questions? We've defined digital marketing. We went on to look at some of the benefits that come, as a business when you're online. We looked at the fact that the world is increasingly mobile, right? And then we talked about the key channels that you can use for your digital marketing activities. So, do we have any questions at this point? I would like to take them before we move on to the second part of our session today. All right, so welcome Judith joining us from Katsina State. All right, I can see Julia, I use Google My Business website. Does this count? Of course, Julia. That's amazing. I commend your efforts for being set up on Google My Business already. Good job. Good job. Good job. Okay, so do we have any questions for this first part of our session? Sylvia. All right, welcome, Sylvia. You're joining us from Lagos. Kindly drop your questions quickly so that I can answer them and we can move forward. But in case you don't have any questions, you can as well indicate that it's all good and it's all clear. That way, I'm sure that we are moving at the same pace and nobody is, still lagging behind. So you can indicate, if it's clear, maybe using your favorite emoji. You can use a thumbs up, you can use a smiley, you can use whatever it is, however you want to indicate that is moving well for you, please kindly do that in the chat box. I'm waiting to see your feedback. If I see at least 3 people, then I'm sure that we can move forward. So I can see Florence, I can see. Okay, German. Not to worry. When it comes to Google My Business, we are going to have a session where we talk a lot about Google My Business. Whatever links you need, anything, any questions you have about Google My Business, we are going to tackle it. Okay, so don't worry too much. We are going to get there. Okay, thank you, Ijoma. Anybody else who would want to indicate that it's all clear? Okay, Sandra has dropped the link. Barry has equally dropped the link for Google My Business. So you can tap on that link after the session and, you know, discover what Google My Business is all about and how it can help your business. So okay, Princess says currently I have a WhatsApp group for all my customers where I get their reviews, complaints, and okay, their orders. Thank you for sharing that, Princess. It's a great way to engage with them. Okay, so I can see other people putting in their comments. All right, thank you very much. That means we can definitely move on. Regina says, please, can you define SMM again? I said SMM is social media marketing. Okay, basically what you do on Instagram, on Facebook, running adverts, showcasing your products and things like that. All that counts as social media marketing. Okay, thank you for all the feedback, dear ladies. That means we can move forward. If you have any other questions, of course, please feel free to drop. I'm going to come back to it. And if I don't see it, Sandra is there, Beryl is there, and they will attend to all any worries that you may have. Okay, so let's move on to see how you can build your digital marketing plan. We already understand what digital marketing is all about, and we've seen how you can, the channels that you can make use of. So let's see how you can now build your plan to make sure that you succeed with your digital marketing. So when it comes to building your digital marketing plan, there are 6 steps, okay, that you need to follow. If you follow these 6 steps, chances are high you will succeed in building a great plan that will help you succeed with your digital marketing activities. So the very first step is your business goals and objectives. That's the first thing. As you're drafting your plan, you need to first of all state what your business goals and objectives are. Then you move on to state your budget and resources. That's the very second step. How much do you have in your pocket? Okay, state it there. And then step 3 has to do with your audience. Who are the people that will be interested in your products and things like that? So we're going to, discuss all of this in details. So this is just for you to take note in case you are jotting down. Now, step 4 has to do with deciding what channels. You have already set up those objectives. You have stated how much you have. You have established who your audience is. Now, which channel do I use to make sure that I meet these objectives I've set and I can reach these people who are my audience, and which channel can best fit the budget that I have for any adverts that I may want to run. So that is step 4. And then step five has to do with planning your activity. Once I've established all this, what do I begin doing as activity to make myself seen online as a business? And then step 6 has to do with measuring. And when it comes to measure, we are going to look at the SMART acronym. What does SMART mean, and how can SMART help you to measure? So let's go to step 1, which has to do with your business goals and objectives. Like I said, you need to establish what your business goals are and what your online objective is. Okay, when you're establishing this, you have to, be very clear about it. So we'll take the example here of monthly. Okay, this is monthly. She's a hairdresser and she's trying to come up with her digital marketing plan. All right, so she's at the first step, which is her business goals and objectives. So she has established that her objective is to get more customers through her door, new and past customers, and make more people in her area know that her business exists. So this is a goal that she has established for herself, and this is a similar thing that you need to equally think about when you're trying to set goals for yourself. Okay, now Monley has established she's a hairdresser. And what does she want? She wants to be able to get new customers and equally keep her old customers. And she wants to, make more people in her area know that her business exists, which has to do with the online objective of brand awareness. So this is what she has established as business goal. Now, when you establish a business goal, you need to make sure that you equally have an online objective, because this is you trying to, you want to get into digital marketing. So you need to make sure that the online objective you have, what is it you want to achieve from your digital marketing activities? It has to align with the business goals that you have as well. So let's have a look at some examples of online objectives. The very first is, you can have as online objective to increase traffic to your website. That's an objective. You might equally be thinking about increasing online sales, another online objective that you can set for yourself. Or maybe you're thinking to increase social media page likes and follows from your customers. Maybe you've created your Facebook and Instagram account. For now, you have just 200 followers. You can have the online objective to increase the number of followers that you have to 500. Or maybe you want more likes. You want to move from 10 likes on your pictures to maybe 500 likes. Okay, so that could be an online objective. And you might equally consider, maybe you want to increase online reach and awareness, just like Monley here, who is a hairdresser. She wants people in her area to know that her business exists. So an online objective that you can have is to increase your online reach and awareness. So these are all examples of online objectives that you can set for yourself. And like I had just mentioned, you need to make sure that these online objectives align with your business goals. Okay, so if you have an online objective to increase online reach and awareness, that means it aligns with your business goal of making more people aware you exist. If you have the online objective to increase website sales, then you are looking at a business goal of selling more products. Okay, if your online objective is to increase social media page likes or follows from your customers, then your business goal will be to get found by more people. And if your online objective is to increase traffic to your website, that means you have a business goal of getting more returning customers. So I hope that is clear. Let's move on to look at your budget and resource. This now depends a lot on what you have available, to be active online as a business. So we are back to Monthly's plan. Monthly has established that she doesn't have a website yet, and she thinks it's too much of an investment at the moment. So she has established that she probably would like to have a website, but it's not something she can do at the moment because she doesn't have the resources for it. Okay, let's move on to step 3, which has to do with audience. Audience are the people that you want coming to you for your products and services. So for step 3, Monthly has established, I am targeting females in my local area. Remember, Monthly said that she's a hairdresser, right? So she's targeting females in her local area, and her most valuable customers are females who are above 30 years old. They normally have children and work part-time. Most of them use Facebook. Okay, so do we see how she has clearly stated who her audience is? She's targeting females, okay, above 30 years old, who have kids and they work part-time. And she has already realized that they make use of Facebook. So this is going to facilitate things for her in step 4 when it comes to choosing her social the channel, okay, the digital marketing channel that she is going to use. Now let's move to step 4, which has to do with the marketing channels. Now when it comes to your marketing channels, in as much as it depends a lot on your target audience, you equally need to consider what your objectives are, because the channel you choose should equally help. It should not only help you reach your customers, but it should also help you to achieve the objectives, the online objectives that you have set out for yourself. Now if you have an online objective to increase online reach and awareness, then you should consider display marketing, social media marketing, and content marketing. All right, these are the 3 channels that you can consider if you are looking to get, reach and awareness. Now if your online objective is to increase website sales, you have a website and you want to increase sales on that website, you will be thinking about search engine marketing, search engine optimization, and email marketing. These are the 3 channels that you would prioritize. If you're thinking to increase traffic to your website, then you'll be thinking about search engine marketing as well, search engine optimization, and email marketing. So you see that the marketing channels that you would choose for anything related to a website are the same, right? Search engine marketing, search engine optimization, and email marketing will work well for you if you're looking to increase website sales or to increase traffic to your website. And now when it comes to increasing customer loyalty, if that is your online objective, then the marketing channels you would be considering are social media, email marketing, and content marketing. So I hope it's clear and I hope we are taking note of this. Okay, now let's move to step 5, which has to do with planning your activity. So monthly has already done, she has already set up her objectives, her business goals and online objectives. She has established what her budget and resources. She has equally taken note of her target audience, and she has, done some work to think about what she wants and to choose a channel for that. So let's see what she will be doing now as activity. Now her activities need to when she's going about her activities, she needs to pay a lot of attention to detail and actually be very strategic about her activities. Now let's take a look at her objective. Her online objectives are to reach more people in her local area, right? And to get more returning customers. This was the objective that she set for herself. And she said she did not have a website because she considered it too much of an investment at the moment. Now, when it comes to her activities, what is she going to be doing? The first thing is that she's going to make sure that her business is listed on Google My Business so that she can have a free website. She has established she doesn't have money, to get somebody to create that website for her. So she can, get set up on Google My Business so that she can make use of the free website that Google My Business offers. And then she can set up a Facebook page. She knows that a lot of these women she's targeting make use of Facebook. So she will go on as well to create her Facebook page, collect reviews, post pictures of hairstyles that she has, already done and what she can do so that people can come to her whenever they are looking to braid hair or whatever it is they want to do on their hair. Now, the last thing she's going to be doing is that she would use Facebook advertising, right, to target people in her local area with an offer to attract new customers. So remember, she wanted to attract new customers. She wanted people in her local area to know that her business exists. So she can make use of Facebook advertising in order to achieve that online objective that she set for herself. Let's move on to step 6, which has to do with measure. I talked about the SMART acronym. So let's have a look at what SMART means. So actually, SMART is an acronym that enables teams and individuals to set goals and succeed. Now, S stands for specific, M stands for measurable, A stands for achievable, R stands for realistic, and T stands for time bound. So as you are setting those business goals, make sure that it is very specific. Okay, be specific about what it is you want to achieve. Make sure that it is measurable in such a way that you can constantly evaluate to know how successful you were in achieving that goal. Now, it should be achievable, it should be something that you can actually make happen. It should be realistic and it should be time bound. It's important to always put a time frame to it. So if you have, a business goal to make yourself known in your local area, like monthly, and an online objective to get brand awareness, then you should be able to put a time frame to it. Maybe I want to get more people, maybe I want to get 200 more people to know about my business in the next 3 months or in the next quarter. Okay, so always put a time frame to it. That way, after that specific time you've set, you can constantly ask yourself, did I succeed in achieving this goal, or is there something that I need to do better so that I can achieve it? Now, let's see what a smart objective should look like. If you want to know if you've succeeded, right, you need to set smart objectives to help you measure the success of your activity. Now, your broad objective, for example, is to increase online sales. That's very broad, right? There's no time frame to it. It's not very specific. It's a very broad objective. Now, your smart objective would be to increase online sales by how much? 20%. When? Within 3 months. You see that there is a time frame to it and it's very specific. 20%. I want to increase online sales by 20%. Also, if you have a broad objective to increase brand awareness, then a smart objective would be to increase our brand awareness on Facebook by growing our audience with new people by 40%. So I hope we see the difference between a broad objective and a smart objective. Now let's have a look at the final product of Monthly's digital marketing plan, which is what you should have if you are going about creating your own digital marketing plan. So for her business goal, it was to reach more people in her local area. That was what she had as business goal, and to equally get more customers through her door. Her audience, females aged 39 to 45, local area, people in her local area, and past customers. Now, with the channels that she's going to use, she can make use of local search engine optimization, right, through her Google My Business website. And like we said, search engine optimization is free. She doesn't have a lot of money for that, so it's easy for her to optimize her website on Google My Business. And she can make use of Facebook because she has seen a lot of women make use of Facebook. Now, when it comes to her activity, she will now try to build a website and boost her visibility on Google. And she would equally use Facebook advertising to target people in her local area. So I hope we see how all of this is coming together to meet the business goals that she has set for herself. Now, her online objective is to increase online reach and increase returning customers. And her smart objective now is to increase Facebook page likes, because she has already established that she'll be using Facebook. So her smart objective is to increase Facebook page likes from new people by 50% within the next month. There is a time frame to it, next month. And equally to increase bookings from past customers by 20% in the next quarter. So I hope we see how all this, fits into her digital marketing plan. And after this session, I would like to encourage all of you to try and follow these 6 steps as well to come up with your own digital marketing plan. Do we have any questions at this point? I would like to have all your questions. So we were basically looking at how you can create your digital marketing plan, and we looked at 6 steps. Who took note of the six steps? If you don't have any questions for me, I'm going to be the one asking you questions, and I will just call somebody randomly from the comment section. So just be ready. If I call your name, you just come and put in your own answer. Okay, so if it's all okay, I can see the responses from the first part of our session when everybody said it was all good. All right, so for this second part, we were talking about your digital marketing plan. Are there any questions? Do we have any questions at this point? Thank you, Anne. Thank you. Do we have any questions? Okay, Sylvia, you are welcome. You are welcome. So, okay, I'm going to Everything mean a business goal. Yes, that's the very first step. That's the very first step. Okay, everybody who is saying is all good. Florence, I'm seeing that you're following. So please tell us everything. Who is everything Mina? I want to know your name. She has already given us the very first step, which is the business goal. So Florence, please, tell us the second step since you have been following and it's all good. Okay, everything Mina, she has put it right there. Budget and resources. Thank you. Who can put in the third step? Who were those who were following up? Who can put in the third step? I have seen business goals. I have seen budget and resources. Yes, Florence, thank you. You're coming a bit late when somebody has already mentioned it. But if you can go on to provide the third, I would be amazed. We talked about six. Can we put it in the comment section? Audience, thank you very much. Yes, Sylvia and Oluwa Busui. I hope I got it well. Yes, your audience. Florence has mentioned step 4, which is the channels. Thank you so much. Wow, I have amazing ladies right here. Channels. And then what was step 6? Thank you, Sylvia. Yes, the channels to use. That's right. So what was step 6? We talked about an acronym. Who can put it there? Step 6. That's true. Yes, that's true. Okay, yes, thank you for the correction. Yes, step 5 is uh um planning your activity. Thank you for that, Florence. And then we have step 6, which is measure. Right, right. Thank you, dear ladies. You are all amazing. Yes, Sylvia has mentioned smart. Thank you. Thank you, dear ladies. EJ, thank you to all. Thank you, thank you. So I hope from today, if you have not been setting smart objectives, you will go and do that. Thank you, Ijoma. I mean, you are all amazing. Thank you for this response. That means we were closely following up. I hope I have not missed any questions. Audience, Regina, thank you. Thank you for all these amazing responses. I'm with the smartest ladies in the house. So anyway, when it comes to search engine optimization, it has to do with you optimizing your website. Beryl has answered you there. So please check out for Beryl's comment as a response to your question. Thank you, ladies. If it's all clear, then let's move forward. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so on the last part of the last item we had on our agenda today was we are going to be looking at how you can harness the power of digital advertising. We had an introduction. You've understood what digital marketing is all about. We've seen how you can create a great digital marketing plan. Now let's see how you can harness the power of digital advertising. So when it comes to search engine marketing, to the person who was asking about search engine optimization and all of that, we would be discussing it here better. Okay, so please pay close attention, and if you have any questions at the end, we will still take them. So when it comes to search engine marketing, this is what a client sees, okay, when they are on Google, searching for a product. So here, for example, we have somebody who is searching for best compact camera for travel. Okay, they are looking for a camera that they can use for their trips. Now, when they put this in the search query, so I hope we can see the search query. This is what the page looks like. This is where, they have put in what it is they're searching for. So once they have already put that information in the search query, when the results pop up, what comes up first are paid text and shopping ads. Okay, so these results popping up, when you see sponsored here, I hope you can see my cursor moving. When you see sponsored or you see ad right here, this means it has been paid for. All right, so this person has done search engine marketing, and when they have paid for an advert like this, you see that it pops up as one of the first recommendations in the search results. It pops up real quick right there before you have organic search listings that appear as recommendations under. So these other ones that appear here without the sponsored or ad tag next to it, that is search engine marketing. That means it's an organic search listing. They have not paid to feature on search engine results. So basically, when you get into search engine marketing, this is what should appear on the screen of somebody who is searching for a product that's closely related to what you equally sell. Now, when you want to be successful with search engine marketing, the first thing is that you need to understand your customers. If you understand your customers, that means you would know, what you should be able to understand what is it they would be searching for online. When they go online, what kind of things would they be looking for? But if you understand your customers now, you would know the keywords. So with this brings us to the second tip, which is finding keywords. Okay, keywords are very, very important. These keywords is actually what people put in the search query when they are searching for anything. Okay, so if you have a website, you would want to use a lot of these keywords, to describe your products and services, so that it can you appear in search engine results in an organic manner. But if it's search engine marketing, be bidding on keywords. So either way, whichever one you want to use, keywords are important. And you can equally make use of Google Trends. Okay, Sandra is going to drop the link there for Google Trends. Google Trends can help you to know, which keywords are people really looking, are people really using to search for a particular product or service, and to know what is really hot in the moment. So find keywords and then create an ad copy, and then put it all together. If you create an ad copy, you should be ready to launch your advertising on Google. Now, let's have a look at some of the differences that come with search engine optimization and search engine marketing. So with search engine marketing, you pay for search listings. Okay, you pay, it's not free. But with search engine optimization, it is free. With search engine marketing, you bid on keywords. But with search engine optimization, you are optimizing keywords. So the difference here is that since you're paying, you can, put in some keywords. You can say, you can choose the keyword shoe, you can choose the keyword dress and things, so that the moment somebody searches, puts shoes in the search query, they are looking for shoes or anything like that, your website will be popping up. So you have paid, you're bidding on keywords actually. But with search engine optimization, you are optimizing, you're making use of these keywords in your website, in describing your products and your services, so that when somebody is searching, the moment somebody puts in those keywords, then your website can appear in search results. And then with search engine marketing, you can get onto the first page straight away, like you saw in the demo, in the previous slide that I shared. When you pay for for advertisement, you're going to appear as one of the top ranking, you're going to appear high, in search engine results. But with search engine optimization, it can take time for you to rank on the first page of Google. It can take some time before you rank on the first page. There's a lot of information and recommendations that Google will be sending to people who are searching. So sometimes when you are making use of search engine optimization, you may not appear on the first page right away as compared to search engine marketing. So if you're looking to get started with search engine optimization, the first thing you need to do is to sign up for Search Console. When you sign up for Search Console, you can submit your content to Google, you can monitor how you're doing in search, and you can equally send alerts on critical issues. All of this is very possible once you have signed up for Search Console. Now, you can help Google find your content, and you can do this by submitting a sitemap, promoting your site on and offline, and sharing new content as well. Also, you need to help Google and users to understand your content. And in order for you to achieve this, you need to create unique, accurate page titles. Make sure that your website has accurate page titles, and then create good titles and snippets. Use heading tags to emphasize important text. When you emphasize important text, you create unique and accurate page titles. It's going to help Google to understand your content. That way, they can easily recommend your site when somebody is searching for something closely related to what you offer. And it will equally help users as well to understand your content. So this is what you can do to succeed with search engine marketing. Now, I would like us to take note of some of these tips if you want to succeed with SEO. The first thing is to run a keyword research. Okay, do some research about keywords that people use when they are trying to look for anything closely related to your business. And like I said, you can make use of Google Trends, okay, if you want to do some research about keywords. Also, publish useful, high quality content. Whatever you're putting on your website, the pictures you're using, make sure that it is of good quality. Make sure that your content is very useful and appealing. All right. And then make web pages search friendly. Your web pages should be search friendly. Okay, it should be easy for somebody to be able to access your website, whether they're using a mobile phone, a PC, or a tablet. Your web pages should be search friendly. That way, when they are search friendly, they can quickly pop up search results, and people can just tap quickly on it and go straight to your page. So that was the first part. We're talking about search engine marketing and search engine optimization. Let's move on to display ads. So what are display ads? And how is display advertising different from search advertising? I'm going to move on to just quickly explain that. So with search engine advertising, it is focused around matching your ads to user search queries on search engines like google.com. But with display advertising, on the other hand, it is focused around serving ads across different websites, okay, such as news, blogs, and local websites. So I hope we see the difference. With search advertising, your ads would appear on search engines like Google. But with display advertising, your ads would appear on other websites that have high traffic, such as a news website. Also, with search advertising, it is most relevant when the primary objective is to generate sales. If you're looking to generate sales, then search advertising is for you. But if you're looking to drive brand awareness or traffic to your website, then yes, you can make use of display advertising. So this is how the two different forms of advertising differ. Now, when it comes to display advertising, you need to understand your customers, just like search engine marketing. You need to understand your customers. You need to find placement ideas. Okay, look for placement ideas. Which site will be most suitable for me to place, my advert right there about my business? Find placement ideas, create ad creatives, and then put it all together. It's a similar process that you need to follow, just like search engine marketing. Now, let's move on to social advertising. For social ad, from the icons that you see there, I'm sure we already know what this is all about. Social advertising. So it is all about paying for adverts on social networks like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Okay, and also known as paid social media advertising or social media marketing. So social advertising can equally be called paid social media advertising or social media marketing. Now, why should we use social advertising? It's recommended for you to use social advertising because of the way you get to engage with people, because social media platforms really give room for interaction. So I would like to ask you, what are the main differences between organic and paid social media? Organic and paid social media. Is there somebody who can give us quickly in the comment section? I will come back and read your comment, okay? But if you can establish that difference, just put it in the comment section. So when it comes to organic social media versus paid social media, organic social media views, actions, and clicks from posts are free. They are all free. But with paid social media, you have to pay for views, you have to pay for actions or clicks from your post or ads. All right. So one is free, the other you have to pay. With organic social media as well, content appears on your business profile and in people's news feeds. But with paid social media, your ads can appear in more places, okay? On so many places, your ads could show up right there when you have paid for it. And then with organic social media, you can only reach your followers and the friends, your followers and friends, the people who are connected to your page in some way. But with paid social media, you can reach anyone, even people who are not following you. I'm sure we go to Instagram and we see a lot of sponsored posts that appear on our feed, even when we are not following them. So that is paid social media. Now, a process for social media advertising. The first thing is to choose your objective. What is it you want to achieve by being, from running an advert on social media? Choose an objective and then choose your audience. Who are the people you want to see these adverts that you want to run on Facebook or on Instagram? Choose your audience, create an ad creative, and then set your budget. Remember, whatever, with the good thing with social media advertising or with digital marketing as a whole is that you get to do it based on how much you have, right? You, as compared to traditional advertising, if you want to go to a radio station, they'll tell you for maybe 30 seconds you need to give. In Cameroon here, you'll probably give maybe 200,000 francs at least. So there are fixed rates for the amount of time that you want your advert to run. But with social media advertising, the good thing is that you get to set your own budget. You get to decide how much I can allocate to run this particular advert. So do we have any questions at this point? If there is anything that you feel I should come back to, maybe I rushed over something that you did not really understand, just put it in the comment section and I'm going to attend to it right away. So please let me have your questions. Are there any questions, dear ladies? Do we have any questions? We talked a lot about harnessing the power of digital advertising. We looked at search engine marketing, we looked at search engine optimization. We went on to differentiate between search, marketing, and display advertising. And then we equally talked about social media marketing. Please, can you take the slide on search engine marketing and search engine optimization again? All right, give me a second. Okay, so like I said, with search engine marketing, this is you paying to show up in search engine results. You can go to ads.google.com. All right, if you want to advertise with Google, just go to ads.google.com and you can, go about the entire process of creating your advert so that you make use of search engine marketing. Now, when it comes to search engine optimization, like I said, with search engine optimization, it is free. You're not paying to feature in the results, the search engine results that pop up when somebody is searching. Now, if you want to succeed with search engine optimization, go to Search Console. Just, go to Google and search, run a search, Google Search Console. Once you are on the platform, sign up, okay? And when you sign up, you will see, where you need to submit your content to Google and all of that. The process is not very complicated once you're on Search Console. So the first thing is just create your account on Search Console, and then from there you can see how you can monitor how you're doing in search. If your website is popping up, fast in search results and things like that. That is what Search Console helps you do if you want to focus on search engine optimization. And right there, you can submit your sitemap, you can share content and things like that. So anyway, search engine if you want to succeed with search engine optimization, the very first thing you need to do is to sign up for Search Console. And then if you want Google to find your content quickly, you can submit a sitemap, promote your site on and offline. You have all that right there on your Search Console platform. Okay, so I hope it's clear when it comes to search engine optimization, and then help Google to understand your content by creating content, whatever it is you're putting up on your website. Make sure that it's unique, make sure that you're using a lot of heading tags to emphasize important text. Okay, when your content is easy to understand, Google can recommend your website when to pop up in the search engine results when somebody is searching for anything close to what you have described on your website. So when you want to succeed with search engine optimization or search engine marketing, just remember that the principal thing here are keywords. Keywords are very, very important for you if you want to succeed with that. Okay, so with search engine marketing, you have to bid on keywords because you're paying Bidding on keywords basically means you're paying Google so that if somebody just searches shoes, or they search dress, or they search gowns, you can come up with a list of keywords that you are paying. The moment somebody is just putting that keyword in the search query, your website is going to be popping up. But with search engine optimization, you're not paying, you're not bidding on keywords, you are optimizing keywords. That means you are making use of a lot of these words when describing your products and your services on your website. So I hope it's clear for search engine optimization and search engine marketing. I hope I've answered your worry. Okay, so do we have any more questions? I can see Beryl is there. I can see Sandra is there. So anyway, Sandra is going to be dropping the link very soon for attendance. Please do not forget, fill the certificate form. Okay, she has already dropped it right there, and it has been pinned in the comment section. So please do not forget to fill the certificate form. Sandra has already dropped the link right there. And remember, today we were discussing how you can create your digital marketing plan. That is the title. That's the topic for our session today. So let's move on to see um so remember, please, before we round up the session, do not forget to sign up for the Google Hustle Academy, a free bootcamp that Google is making available to all of you who are entrepreneurs and who would need a lot of knowledge that you can apply to your business. So do not forget to sign up for the Google Hustle Academy. So what are your next steps? You can go to learndigital.withgoogle.com/digital skills/courses. If you go to that link, you can have a lot of information, to help you better understand a lot of what we have discussed today. And you can equally find us on social media. If you are on Facebook, just search for Digital Skills for Africa, or you can go to twitter.com/digital skills af, or instagram.com/digital skills af. Sandra and Beryl are going to be dropping the links there as well. And do not forget, you can equally, find Impact Her on all social media platforms. We are very active on Facebook, we are active on LinkedIn, Twitter, as well as Instagram. So do not forget to reach out to us if you have any questions, if you have any contributions you want to share with us, or some feedback as to something you learned here and you applied for your business. We would be very happy to connect with you on social media. Do not forget as well to equally subscribe to our YouTube channel, right? So that you are not missing out on any trainings that could be very beneficial for you. Subscribe to the Impact Heart channel. That way you would always get notifications as to when we have any other trainings coming up, and any new content that is up on our channel which can be useful for you. So thank you, dear ladies. I was more than happy to be here with you today. I really want to thank my amazing colleagues who are here with me, Sandra and Beryl. I mean, they did such a great job just engaging with you in the comments and making sure that we don't have any technical difficulties for the session. I want to thank Fidelity Bank for, making it possible for us to be able to have these sessions. And to you, all the smart entrepreneurs, to all the bright ladies who attended today, who were so active in the comment section, I was more than happy to be here with you today. So we are going to be having our next session hopefully next week. All right, so I look forward to our next session, which will be coming up. Take care, stay blessed, implement the knowledge that you have learned here. All right, so thank you all. Thank you, Fidelity. Thank you to my amazing colleagues, and see you next week.